Hello, my name is Dominic Crane. I'm a digital film and video production teacher here at F.I.R.S.T Institute, and I own Big Buddy Rental Studio. So I think I decided to take video production as a career path subconsciously. My father went to film school. He passed away, and I think something in me was drawn to it. It wasn't really like a cognitive decision. I think it was something that almost felt like filling shoes of somebody else. And not only that subconscious aspect, but I think, it's one of the more powerful storytelling tools out of all the other arts. It kind of combines them all together. So when I started off, I was a videographer and I worked for a restaurant equipment company. And that was a unique situation because they had a lot of different clients that they sold restaurant equipment to. So I was able to work with a lot of restaurants in Orlando. We would do restaurant reviews, so Don Julio's, Rock and Brews, The Porch, to name a few restaurants. But we would go in there and I'd basically get to try all their food, and we make little informational things about their restaurant and what they offered. And then later on in my career, I was working for a PR company as an editor, and I was also in a unique situation there where I was having a bunch of different clients that the company was bringing to me to edit videos for. We were kind of helping boost their stock. I would edit for a show that was aired on Bloomberg. Bigger names came in and it was like, oh, okay, this is that person that made this, somebody's curing this disease. And a lot of stuff that I was able to learn through those companies that I didn't really have a grasp on before, and I was doing a lot of research, which was cool for me because I was always learning something new every day. At first, I didn't really see myself as a teacher, but working here for a few years now, I really couldn't see myself doing anything else because it's really inspiring being able to see people that are fresh at this. Because I feel like once you get into corporate things, you kind of lose touch with the creative side and lose that spark. And seeing people every day that are right in the beginning of their career and really fresh and really ready to just learn and take everything in, no matter what their age is, I think that's inspiring to me to be more creative as well. I think a lot of the instructors here at F.I.R.S.T are able to bring in real-world experience because they're still in the industry and they're still working. Even while working here, I've been pivoting my own career. I've opened up a few studios and I'm still working on the side, and I'm around creatives all the time where I'm able to bring them in or bring my students onto set or just offer them a place to do productions or use me as a client or whatever it might be. So I think having instructors that aren't just teaching, that are still actively doing other stuff in the industry, puts us in a unique situation where we can offer extracurricular things for the students. So my favorite part about working at F.I.R.S.T has to be the environment and the culture. I love learning from everyone else here. Every instructor kind of has their own niche and their own specialized thing. So, you never stop learning. Not only that, it's the students themselves. They bring new life into me. So not only am I giving them the knowledge that I have, but they're giving me inspiration creatively. Seeing them come in here every day, ready to learn, ready to work on something new. It's that energy and that willingness to just do something that sometimes you lose when you get caught up in just the normal looping of life. You just get caught up in every day, the normality of it, and getting fresh faces every day that are challenging you as well is very unique to be in. So that's what I like about F.I.R.S.T. What inspired me to start my studio is I was actually helping out another studio that's in the Orlando area. I just saw the business model and I saw that it was something that was pretty lucrative in Orlando. So I thought I could put my own spin to it. So I basically planned out all the sets because there's not a lot of set-based studios in Orlando. It's usually just cyc walls. So I wanted to offer that. I'm on Peerspace researching what they have in LA, in Atlanta. There's studios that have a lot more to offer that I think there's not as much of in Orlando. So I kind of said, okay, what's my aesthetic? What do I like? And I brought that into the studio space. Maybe I'll start paying myself eventually, but I'm not really in it for the money at this time. I'm just trying to build something that I'm proud of. So advice that I would give students that are trying to build a career in film or video would be, you have to be creative, especially nowadays. The world's changing and there is going to be a flood of content. And I think the most important thing right now is to stay true to yourself. Art isn't about automation. Art isn't about taking the easiest way out. Your skill, your time, your energy, your life means something. And I think we make meaning with the time that we spend doing things. So focus on the craft and enjoy the process, because that's life. So I think F.I.R.S.T Institute prepares students for the real industry by providing them a space where they can make mistakes, but also be stern enough to, give them real criticism. We don't want to run it like a classroom all the time. We want to show them, like, hey, we all have the same goal. Imagine I'm your boss and this is a real client. I want the best product, and we want you guys to be fast and efficient with this. Having a safe space to fail, but also trying to provide them stuff that they can actually use for their demo reels, have deliverables, meet real clients that they might actually work for in the future. So if you're watching this and you're considering coming to F.I.R.S.T, I would ask yourself, do you take this seriously? And if the answer is yes, then I would say this is a good first step into diving into a real career. I think here at F.I.R.S.T, we're setting up the baseline for you, right? And we're pushing you to work on projects that you might not work on your own. There's different paths you can take, but I think pursuing next level education like this is a good first step. So if you're a creative in Orlando and you're interested about learning more about my studio, you can follow us on Instagram, Big Buddy Studio, or you can check out our website, bigbuddystudio.com. We'll love to hear from you, and yeah, thanks for watching.